Oh man, what kind of stuff are we getting this month? Sure hope it's something fun.
Hey guys, it's Jinx again here with another retro game treasure box. Now, if you watched my previous month's retro game treasure, you know that I got 2 games that did not work. And so I opened the treasure box already to see if they tried to make it right, and they did. I got this handy dandy little note right here. It says, bonus stage. We're sorry, Dr. Wily's evil robots made a mess of things. Megabuck will make it right. You got bonus game. So that's cool. Now, normally you get between 3 and 5 games. They ended up sending me 6. They normally send me 4, 1 for each system that I've set up. And they sent me 6, so they did send me 2 extras. So let's see what they got me. So we're going to start off with one of my favorite games. NBA Jam.
Stolen!
Now what's cool about that is on fire, you know? All the things you can do, like big head mode, all that good stuff. It was like one of the first sports titles I actually loved playing when I was younger. And of course, my brothers always beat me, so I would never play them. I'd play it by myself. The next game is Super Team Games. Now, if you noticed, that's just the title screen. That's right. If you check the cartridge right here at the bottom, it says Power Pad is required. And unfortunately, I don't have a Power Pad. But as you can tell by the footage, the game does work. The game is in pretty good condition. I just need to get that Power Pad. Right? Sad face. What you gonna do? Next game, Commando. Now, this one's a little bit dirtier than the other 2 games. The other 2 games were pretty clean. And this one has some writing on the back and a rental sticker thing right here. Fortunately for me, I know some tips and tricks to get those off, like, you know, using dry erase, isopropyl alcohol, stuff like that. Just to name a few tricks I could do. And this part just looks like it's just dirty. Needs to be cleaned up. And of course, I'll clean it up before it goes into the collection. Now, the next one is the N64 one for this month, and that is Perfect Dark. Now, believe it or not, I have never played this game until now. And if you look, the cartridge is in really good condition. There's a little dirt, but come on. A little dirt never hurt anybody. But the label is in really good condition. I was very excited about that. Perfect Dark, I mean 007 Golden, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I do have to say, when I played it for the gameplay footage, it was really hard to control because I hadn't been using an N64 controller that way for so long. Yeah, you can tell by the footage. It was all clunky and stuff. I'll have to get used to it all over again. Now, unfortunately, they sent me this N64 game. They thought, they were under the impression that this was the game they sent me. That doesn't work, and that would be WCW Yugioh Revenge. Now, don't get me wrong, The label's in really good condition. The back's in really good condition. Little dirt here and there, but little dirt never hurt anybody. You can clean that right off. No, I love this game. It's one of my favorite wrestling games on the N64. That and WrestleMania 2000. But unfortunately, I already own this game. They sent me a duplicate. Don't they have a line where they say, "We will never send you a duplicate"? Well, they just did. And when I sent them a message saying, "Hey, the game that didn't work was WCW Mayhem, not WCW NWO Revenge. You just sent me a duplicate," they never got back to me. They read the message because, the little notification off to the side. So they've read it. They never got back to me. So, unfortunately, at least they tried to make it right, but they ended up giving me a duplicate in the end. That's a pretty good duplicate, I'm just saying. And then finally, and if you haven't noticed, they ended up just giving me an extra Nintendo game and an extra N64 game. They didn't give me the games that didn't work in the first place, which is a downer. But they sent me extra games to make up for it, which was always a plus. But when I checked my inventory, they still had the games that didn't work in my inventory. I had to go in and I had to remove them myself, which kind of bums me out because I asked them about that and they never got back to me. So, it is what it is. I mean, at least they're not Loot Crate, right? That's a story for another time. But the final game is Yugioh, the False-Bound Kingdom. And I'm going to be real honest. Open it up. No manual. And the case is pretty beat up, but it came with a case. It's a used game. It came with a case. I can always upgrade the case later, but the fact that it actually came with a case now, dude, bonus points. You know what I mean? It's not a game I would probably play all the time, but as I'm trying to collect a full GameCube collection, or to beef up my GameCube collection, it's always nice to have an actual case instead of having to put it into a CD sleeve or media sleeve case. And sorry, that's my organizational skills kicking in right there. That'll go nutso. Kind of like if you don't have your movies in alphabetical order. Come on, put your hand up. Who knows what I'm talking about? Come on. I know who you are. I know you know what I'm talking about. That's going to do it for this week's video. I'll see you guys next week.
Did you like this video? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay in the loop of all my future videos. Because resistance is futile.